What up? Falling on here. And back. And then we're gonna check out our black market. Bah, 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 black market! Let's go! Bah. 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 Oh well. Right now, Esports Hub's live. This is sick.
Match found.
They think I'm an old dog?
Yeah.
I'll show them just how many tricks I know.
I know, yeah. Oh, yeah. Watch them to Rick in the background. Kuru versus Giant.
Are they?
It's left Rhyme just on a pistol though, and
I forgot how it went.
timing just about works out from there. He could have been dead within a second. Instead, instant util usage.
Did anyone call him? I'm a Madrid fan because Casemiro gave me a signed jersey and had me for dinner. Real Madrid for life.
Able to comfortably clear that no one has pushed up, no one's taken the space. Why would they do that? Why would they put
drone
utility
Although
in?
first Lotus
Exactly,
was
just in case they're hiding
13-10.
back, selling another fake rotation, but this time it's deemed to be
Giants
a
are
real threat.
EMEA.
Seems the B side is on.
Oh, wow.
Well, they're really making sure. And
He's
not
on
surprised
United
after
now?
What happened in the previous round? They won.
Bro,
to
it's
be
team
100%
hopping.
certain
When?
that This is, in fact, a B hit, and now they know, without a shadow of a doubt.
Players. This is a big rotation from Giants.
Whoa.
Getting everybody into position, and with 35 seconds left, there's not really time
Uh-oh.
to switch things back up. Caught by Newcase trips again.
It's
And
eco,
it's
man.
going
Chill.
very
It's done.
well
It's
for
done.
Giants on the
What's
hold.
United's slogan?
Walking into
What do
that
they say for the
Cypher
United
setup has been
fans?
an
We are
utter
United?
nightmare, but all the util and ults used by Giants just to get them this information. What can Davies even do here? I think the best point of call is just
Reach.
hold on to the
Good
guys.
save.
For the
I will
finances,
keep
it's
us
not
safe
bad,
along the
but
way.
gotta make sure that they have everything
Glory?
for the next round.
Reds Devils?
Smells who's going to need a drop.
That's terrible.
Turret out.
Giants getting out scot-free, no damage whatsoever.
Okay, which team should I cheer for in soccer? If someone asks me, or football, whatever, bro. If someone asks me, which team should I say?
Alarm bot out.
Beautiful stuff.
Placing
Yeah,
swarm
two
grenade.
players past the harbor wall already.
Placing
Starting
swarm
to think
grenade.
At that point, they most certainly
Ooh,
want
Bayern
to
Munich?
They want to fight for that control on the side of Giants, and I think the numbers just caught Crew off guard.
Yeah, and to get a prime game is flawless as well. When you only have yourself that pistol onto
most
Ryan,
popular
then
answer
it's
here.
huge. And he was actually one
Barcelona
of the
seems
most pivotal
popular too.
players. Basically utilizing him as an extra recon almost, just sending him to fight when he didn't have a lot to lose. It
That
does seem, though,
Turkish
that if
team is
Crew can figure out
Galatasaray?
when Nuke is holding,
Smoke's down.
holding his setup is the right plan. Like getting away from wherever he is. The difference
Any
is that
Inter
much
Miami
heavier
fans?
arc
Focus.
control in space they placed for Tinio. A solid flash.
Right down
That
A.
opener and losing Melza,
Or
that's
B.
rough.
Or no.
That's such a hard take now, having that harbor util.
And Airbatcha clears. You got Galatasaray.
Yeah, they've lost
Benet Alama.
almost everything. You can see Nag.
Oh, you fucking kidding me, Jack.
Dead.
Dead. Conscious of it. There you go. Even more so with the camera spotting him.
Careful there.
The drone just to confirm. Only one player spotted. Steps now heard, making their way down from the connector. About to emerge. Cloud's got a spot that's been spotted. Indeed, they know exactly where Rhyme is, and they found Nuke. All the information to play with, but dealing with them's a different story.
Down
They've
B.
just seen Giants step it up, win every single duel, and leave Davies in a 1v4. 35 seconds on the clock, Spike in his back pocket, but no way forward. Two players already
30
primed and posted to swing. Oh, okay, Patino goes down, but there's the double after.
Do they get
Guys,
the
this
operator
is.
back? That
We
could
might
actually
end
be
it.
a
We might end
pretty
it 2-0.
expensive loss.
Stop baiting chat for
It's
engagement and
gone.
watch the game. Bro,
He had to
Very
back up.
strange, considering
leave
It was up in
me
heaven,
alone.
So I don't think anybody was able to get
Oh,
up there in
dancing
time.
was
Everybody
I'm
else was
hungry,
on
bro.
the site, so yeah, I think they just.
Yeah,
gave
do I have
up,
a protein
realizing
bar?
that
You're right, yeah.
They wouldn't get it, so.
Bro, I should get a
it's at least
salad.
something. He's going to buy it straight back up anyway.
That
so
salad
it's not
I had
the end of the
yesterday
world.
was
But
so
yeah, I do feel like
good.
Crew are now starting to struggle. Just the information game. Like it's
early,
what was
though.
said on the desk by Sean that this composition
2 hours
actually
in the
quite
stream, I'm already
exciting
hungry.
for Giants because they basically just play against the strength of Crew's comp, like being able to deny them that info with everything that they have. Instead, they're just droning, splashing, sending those darts through.
Those protein chips don't do shit for me. I'm just eating it for the protein.
Nuke's hold, it means
Wait.
they can't really sneak anyway. Now,
Ah.
though, they could walk into the second round in a row. They've gone straight into that util. And I think Giants, after having a couple of rounds struggling to hold on to Art, they're so
just
much
bored.
more proactive on
Could
it
be.
now that I just don't feel
It's
like
actually
Crew are
fucked
going to have
up.
the same level of success there.
Even Davies thinks that he's sneaking up, but again, this is control that has been given up, that has been conceded. Nuke is holding the way back out, just in case anyone does make it all the way down here.
No, fuck.
Yeah, I'm about to get a yogurt. I'm about to get a yogurt.
They know that he's here. They're watching the angle. Now he's running away. Oh no! Crew slipping up behind. They've just seen him
my
round
God.
the corner. Davies
Wow,
moves towards
wow.
the B side. That gets Nuke
that's
running.
beautiful.
Low-key, I feel like they
Gets
realized the
catches.
crowd.
Crew can go anywhere. The world is their oyster, and it's towards the B site. Only Cloud standing and wait. Okay,
Oh.
he'll get the first. Cloud first
Oh.
lets him
Oh. Oh my goodness.
That might be the round.
130.
1v2.
It's just unbelievable.
Spike planted.
Oh,
They've even got him in a grab well, but the rifle will be collected.
not planted in the pit now, is it?
It's going to be outside, but he might still opt to play into it. Try and find himself a kill. Timing going to be everything. He's walked into
Bro,
Rhyme.
really?
Took a bit of a risk fighting into the pit, but it won't matter. And while, let's be honest, we know who the hero of the round is. It's not
Giants
Rhyme,
are
it's Cloud.
insane right now.
That is just ridiculous what he was able to do. Predict the movements of his opponent.
Turret out.
Get some more
Well, this
water.
is why we sort of
and-
hyped this guy up so much within EMEA. 4-3, solid defensive start now for Giants as they've turned this around. And that's the thing. I feel like, although, like, you look at the scoreboard, Nuke is at the bottom. He's definitely had incredible amounts of impact.
Keep
But
him
you would
out.
just have
Oh,
to
shit, I
talk
didn't
about
buy
how
it, I didn't buy it.
cursed that was. Like the sort of timing for him to walk away.
There's
Even
actually
though
a
the
lot of
thought in
Crew
the back of
fans
his
in the
mind-
crowd too.
And Crew's ideas were
Which is why I
fantastic,
feel
like
even
sending Davies
worse
the
for
other
them,
way,
because
taking the shot to
they have a lot of
get
supporters
back
there.
into rotating around. It couldn't have gone better for them in the early round, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, I should drink a
Cloud.
coffee. It's 4:30.
That's it.
Should have a
Absolutely
coffee.
everything right. No,
Please,
answer
don't
to the
make one
question,
fast.
is that right? Crew was
Break,
supposed
really
to
quick,
win.
1 second.
No, this is the one. They call the timeout. Devastating way to lose it. The fact that Hesness
No, I could have got the omen.
for Cloud to have that space to dance around, taking fight after fight. He sees the tracers coming through the cloud burst and fires back in with precision as well. Unreal. And you know, we saw it on the previous map. We said it there. Giants just seem to be the best team that I've seen at winning these ridiculous rounds. Rounds where you will count them out. 10 times out of 10.
They
They
keep
always
fucking
fight
up.
back into it. I thought at best Cloud gets 1 there.
They
The fact
did
that he gets
sign-
even 2 is ridiculous.
They signed some of the most BS players
Oh
in
my
EMEA.
God.
Like, let's
Without a
be
doubt.
honest. Like, Nuke has been the king of that for I don't even know how long. Like, it's like he will always have some
Lost
of the
his crown
greatest
here.
clutches
Yeah,
in history.
Having a rough start.
Hey, the thing is though, again, it's the same as the last map where you look at stats and it doesn't tell you the full story.
Yeah.
His YouTube, like a lot of the time, he's just sat in a camp. Like, he's not gonna get kills sat in a camp. You know, I've heard it said that it can do 5 damage, but I think that might be a slight mistake. But no, it's one of those things where he is playing the rat role.
For sure. Question really around Cypher so far.
Who are
but has
speeding
the
it up?
Utility brought them a lot of value.
Is it? Fuck this bullshit. Let's
It
run at
has in
them.
moments, the amount of space
They
and
have 4
art in
ults.
mid though that Crew have been able to garner is slightly
that
ridiculous.
coffee you like
That's-
drink?
Exactly. That's the response. And no longer playing it on the
Starbucks cup
sites
and my
to try
Nespresso?
and catch them with trap plays and get kills instead. It's about
I'm
securing
saving.
map
What is it,
control.
Pike
And I think
Place
this
or
is
some
just
shit?
crystal there. Very much what I wanted to see.
Yeah, I will say though, like even his cam alone, in my eyes, is done enough. Like the amount they've garnered when it comes to these B-side hits, it's just been unstoppable. The amount of assists and free kills he's got on the team.
Any Starbucks coffee
Now,
drink
though,
recommendations?
Again, early default round,
Iced caramel macchiato?
just starting to put
Or
that pressure in on the mid.
Headshot.
He's got
a cold
much
brew.
more control held. The operator again. Coutinho's been in a different spot every single round.
Or
He
if you're going
entried on A.
pink
he
drink.
entried deep within the A site onto R. Now he's on the cross. He has been spotted though. Doesn't go back for this. He does. He waits for the supportive utility. Then it comes in dreads. Then again,
Slay.
the swing back, but he pops the Blade Storm. See you later, Kesnet.
Even under pressure, he's able to deliver now. This is the Coutinho we wanted to see kicking off today's game, kicking off this tournament. 10 seconds, the plan needed. The way through, Davies might catch one, but Nuke is too quick, and they know exactly where Naxit is.
Placing alarm bot.
Whether it was the bullets or the blades, he was going down, and Giants step up to a 2-round lead.
I love that. It's just the sort of control that they have there from Giants is you have the contact. Coutinho doesn't need to take a massive risk.
On my way.
He doesn't need to because they have that supportive utility. Bravwell pulls in Klaus, and then he's just there. This is where the individual brilliance comes out. Coutinho just pops himself that Blade Storm, puts down the major threat of Kesnet, who is still up there, 8 and 6 on the board. But now 4 rounds in a row on the defensive side for Giants. They're looking very good indeed.
Bro's on a scooter. Bro can't even hold the handles though.
A lockdown alongside it, but
Who's controlling that
it's almost
scooter?
a game of sort of cat and mouse. There is a Hunter's Fury ready for Cloud.
Blade Storm attempt. You'll love to see it. No reward.
Launching
The first
smoke.
1-up draft left to try that somewhere else a little later in the round.
He's rotating it with his shaft. Nice.
Ever dangerous with this Blade Storm, but you've got to be cautious on clearing a lot of these angles just because of how annoying Coutinho has been.
Last player
How
standing.
the
Player
fuck
spotted
you
on
knew I
mid.
was there?
The Flash, not likely to get too much, blinding up the Tiger a moment, delaying its progress. They haven't spotted Rhyme. That's something.
This coffee's about to fire me up, I'm not gonna lie.
Blade Storm gets an opportunity.
This coffee's about to fire me
to
the
step
fuck
forward,
up.
force a fight, and up and in he goes.
Ew.
There's one for Kesnet, but he can't react in time as Coutinho drops him. And another kill for the side of Giants leaves Malzer and Davies to do it all. Hoping that maybe this reckoning can make it too difficult for Coutinho to find a shot, and that seems to hold true.
Oh.
The Blade Storm,
He's
or
low.
Hunter's Fury, has come through. It's trying to find Malzer. It's getting close, but he's
Unlucky.
evaded it.
They're going to use the lockdown. This is Crew expending almost everything in a round where one of their players is just on 30
Alright, bro.
HP, desperately
30 seconds left.
trying to get themselves into an afterplant scenario. And now realizing that the site will be as safe as it can be. The thing is, though, the
on
advantage
Davey.
still massively
Bowser's lit.
in the favor of Giants as they head into this retake.
One last map. Giants.
This on lockdown. Trading on the way through. It's Cloud that's going alone. Has a recon for late round.
Damn, Sova is so far,
Posture up to
bro.
Move on through.
Ooh.
But Nuke has been isolated. A great peek from Davies. The timing near perfect. He's heard Cloud as well. Has a good idea that he's coming from this angle. The recon not going to find Davies. Actually,
Oh,
it
what was
will.
that?
And so will Coutinho, but Malzer's behind. It's a whiff. Now they're defusing it, and Malzer has to rush in. Has to deny this up close.
no.
And Cloud will claim the fight. That could have been everything for the side of Crew, and instead, the lead extends yet again in Giants' favor.
Yeah, it's just unlucky.
Well,
like that they line up for him
well,
instead of at least taking turning it into a clutchable position. He hits both of them low. Just a little bit cursed, if anything, from Melza. Vitinho, ever since he's had this operator in hand, he has been a massive threat. Him and Cloud leading the way for Giants. 6 rounds, half already in their hands, and it's sort of similar to what we saw in the last match.
Crew are not looking in their regular form, huh? I don't know. Well, not regular form, but actually they're looking like in their regular form.
Play Breach, dog.
They're looking in their LCQ form.
I want to play Breach. Oh my god.
A huge
What the fuck, bro?
that operator into the hands of a man like Kesnet. Now
God.
a pretty significant threat to Giants in every corner they round. This is a round where they didn't have a lot to work with already. A promising start. 1 minute and 7 seconds on the clock, and Crew can take this anywhere. I mean, they're all grouped up on mid, so it's an equal risk, but it looks like Kesnet's going to be going back out for more. Just about missing these players. The swing's coming through a little lower than he was expecting, and Nuke is able to win it back.
Oof.
Oh, in fact, he goes in for a little bit more.
Oh.
Wants to try and do
Got,
as much damage
greedy.
as he can.
Oh, that
Actually, it almost goes very badly wrong. Rhyme trying to pounce. Now Crew, they've picked up weapons. This definitely had some vulnerabilities at the beginning of the round. The fact is now it's into a 3 versus 3, pushing off the back of the Tiger. You can see the Cosmic Divide utilized to try and section off aim. Fortunately, there's only one player actually sat from that angle. The rest are waiting on ARP. There's even a late alarm bot. Cloud thought he might have had the drop on them, but not today.
Yeah, luckily Davies was staying in range that whole time. But with Klaus down, the pressure is certainly on. Melzer, operator, having to walk through the wall. It's about to fade. Davies up close, spotted and taken down. It's all on the up, and the shot is missed. He needs to find this diffuser. In his mind, they're already diffusing, and there's barely any time left. That's shot, and Hoodie applies the pressure with every second remaining.
I'll slap dick if you want.
From Rhyme, and 7 now on the board for Giants.
Same thing.
One of these rounds of being close, Tom. Even that one where they have next to nothing starting it out, bar the one rifle. But somehow Crew
This is an elimination match, yes.
out any of these close affairs.
Yeah, it's been 4 diffuses in a row for the side of Giants. They've definitely been in on these retakes in close scenarios. And unfortunately, a lot of these fights at Davies there, you kind of expect him to win. Melzer, I think one of those kills might have even been saved by a cabbage.
Oh,
but
he wasted
unfortunately,
a wall.
it doesn't matter for the side of Giants. 7 and 3 in the lead. Their players are looking in form. And now they're going to try and go back towards this B site. Set up, ready is Vitinho. As I said, I think he's lost one of these opening duels, and while
I'm saving my
he'll miss another one, but he has left Cloud behind. Now, they saw him up on that spot. The thing is, though, Crew, well, I think almost luckily, they're going to go fading away. The early duel not going in their favor. They sell that idea in the minds of Giants. There's 3 players currently on that side of the map. But guess whose setup is on A? That's why Giants are so good.
One
Tiger
enemy
through mid,
remaining.
spotted Davies. It's not a ton of information. Lurking Killjoy, even if they were still going for B, is certainly a possibility.
Last player standing.
As well. Nobody spotted mid. Now, at this point, yeah, I like this. The shift over from Rhyme. He's now watching that double door. Potentially, it's freeing up Hoodie to go on the rotate, which he's going to do. He'll be ready for this retake, but the decision is made to retake. Remember that early pistol round, Nuki got caught in this corner. He won't have that happen again.
No, also Reckoning. It just reveals his position, stuns him up. He can't even sit within any of the util that he has. It's just not worth it. If he can get a kill, Neural Theft available to reveal the rest. Instead, they actually go swinging out, and it's just a shutdown.
Man, Crew
Luckily
are
for
getting
them,
fucking
they have someone
destroyed.
as good as Kesnet
they might
to
get
make
to,
this round look competitive once again.
Not gonna lie, bro.
Push
They are
coming
getting
through from Art as well.
absolutely
They have to be
destroyed.
careful about it. Even know that he's there, but
I
knowing
jinxed
and
it so hard.
stopping him is another thing altogether.
Of course they win this round, I say that.
Alone, he'll put down the first. Somehow turning this back into a 1 versus 1. Davies util will buy him the extra time that he needs. Surely at this point, the clock is too far gone, and he will find the kill anyway. A clutch round going the way of Crew as they'll get up to 4.
Great decision making
fuck,
from Kesnet
Phoenix?
as well, just overwhelming Rhyme as he was on the rotate back through. That dash certainly got him by surprise.
The thing is, he would have known he's there because he was getting pinged up by the dart.
See, that's the thing though. The ping came in as Rhyme was getting his weapon out, so like he did react to it, but he saw him ping on sight, thought, oh, there's no one here, I'm good, and then here's the dash, puts 2 and 2 together a little bit too late. You give Kesnet that millisecond advantage in an aim duel, you're not winning the aim duel.
Will you take a picture of my Uwu sign? I'll sub to you.
1 round left to compete for
you
the crew.
fucking
Look, it's
Jamie.
definitely not too far.
How about you
Again,
sub anyway?
Building up rounds on that attack side. We'll see if they can find a 5th.
Wouldn't be ideal, but definitely would be workable, especially with the changes that have come into this map, although I say a lot of those changes kind of help out when you're running.
Is this lowers? Yes.
Normal control.
Loser is out.
It doesn't help you as much, but you could use the poison orb for the same sort of cross to be held. Even still, though, if Giants get up to 8 rounds on this defensive side, we'll definitely be singing their praises. They've looked very good thus far, especially considering the pistol loss. And crew have to actually try and get this 5th round onto the board. Coutinho been shut down a little bit over the last couple of rounds, but he's still going to hold the control, more importantly.
And they've spotted the control that's being lost. They know there's players coming up through that double door. Nice kill on the Davies, the lurker, and now we look towards the B side itself. Cloud's already been deleted. Nukem ready for someone up top, but they came down below, rushing it through. Grabbing a plant. The advantage now seems to be theirs. With this plant, Kesnet gets Bladestorm too. And he wants to use it immediately. Hop Klaus up close, and he runs into the operator. Now things get dangerous. A Bladestorm on each side, but Kesnet has
big clutch,
2
big
targets
clutch.
to take down, and one of them
They lost
is Fatinho.
2 clutches so far, maybe more.
Weird
This
position
half.
for the plant spot.
The
This could
ruse.
catch them off guard.
Oh, maybe not. No, they're going to be
Fuck
smoking it off.
you.
They're
The
so
thing is, this
aware.
could actually help him out because he's going to sit here. They're going to witness the plant for long. And I don't know if they'll check this late. No, it's being checked by Rhyme, holding it for at least a second. But in this 1 versus 2, they're going to start running out of places to check. Still, though, Kesnet
Nice job, bro.
first and second. Of course
Big
he
clutch,
does.
big clutch, not gonna lie.
Orioles
Actually,
does it
like,
again as
makes
Crew
this
will
much
garner
more
a bid.
doable.
Now that's the half we wanted. Giants looking strong, picking up a lot of rounds, but Crew get that response right at the last second. A beautiful display from this squad, and a Red Bull clutch to close it out. That's certainly going to put the wind in your sails. So smartly played as well. Every second of this from Kesnet calculated. He believed they wouldn't stick it on the initial run, and he was right to. Pros don't fake. And like you see there, we got Lembo and Tyler down in the crowd reacting to that last round. And I believe we'll even be hearing from them in just a moment. Let's toss it down to the audience to hear from the super fans, Lembo and Tyler.
If you've watched the regional games and you're watching LCQs, you've seen these 2 on the crowd. I'm joined by Tyler and Lembo. And after that round, the energy was high for Tyler. Tell me, you're a big Crew fan. Where did that start?
Oh, it comes from my friend Alejandro. Man went to every single America's Crew game through playoffs, and I met him in playoffs at LCQ, and his energy just transferred all the way over the moon, and I wouldn't be here without him right now.
One
And,
enemy remaining.
It's just amazing to be here. To support Crew. Vamos Crew!
Absolutely. And for you, Lembo, you've been a part of Giants, you've been a fan of Giants, you've been following Giants for such a long time. Tell me, what has the journey been like, the highs, the lows, and even the rounds that we just saw?
No, but for us this is incredible because we come from Andalusia in Spain. It's so long, but we are very excited for participating in Champions. It's the first time for the club, and each round is like a final for us. Therefore, it's very difficult because we love Crew obviously and probably Crew too, and we are friends. But today we have the worst enemy. The important is that
The worst
today we
enemy.
win the better, but tomorrow we stay together. This is important.
All right, and very quickly, who's gonna pop off on this half?
Oh, we already saw it from Kesnet. He's going big this game.
What about Giants?
Lion will destroy this band.
All right, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Let's send it back to the casters.
Well, you heard of big numbers to be fielded by Kesnet already. He's holding.
I don't know what he said,
More
but
than
it
double
doesn't
the
matter.
kills from the next man on his
W
team.
vibes.
I'd say that's a pretty good performance.
Yeah, well, let's put it this way. I think he's going to have to go above 30 if they're going to be able to take this one
Spike
over the
down,
line. But
B.
the thing is, he's going to go on to that defensive side. And although we didn't see much from them last time out versus Paybreaks, his defensive side operator when it came online,
Spike
just him on the
spotted B.
defensive side in general, was something to fear and something that I'm sure Giants will have considered already. Just look. They never just sit back when it comes to their pistols. They're constantly looking to fight. The fact is, though, Giants are not. They're sat there watching for any sort of aggression, for any of these plays to come through, a good read on what their opponents are attempting, and now nothing has been seen. They're going to start doubling back towards this B site, which is exactly where Davies has its full setup.
That's spotted. Davies now has a decision to make. Giving up the control. Turret has been destroyed. Alarm
Let's see if
bot
Crew have a
still covering
chance.
the close cross. They fall for reinforcements, and those reinforcements are coming through the spawn.
Uh-oh.
They'll be running right into the
Here's
full
them.
force of Giants as they look to rotate.
Big.
Firing squad waiting. That's evidently caught Giants by surprise.
I can't believe he's running at them. I can't believe they're charging at them.
It's a skirmish for the spawn. And it looks like
That's
Giants
so
might win it, but
crazy.
Nexit has other ideas already with
He just ran up at them. If they lost that, I would have been like kind of frustrated with that, but it worked.
Someone who in the past for this roster has come under fire, but are definitely stepping up when it comes to this round, and even going straight in for the rifle. A huge pistol round.
Are you fucking kidding
The
me?
buy rounds were mostly going to their crew.
Spike
Take the
planted.
pistols. Now they've taken both pistols and look to try and recreate what Giants did.
Last
in
player
that second
standing.
half of Lotus. A chance to take us to split.
What did he
which,
say? They are
to be
so
honest,
bad,
I think
man?
Everybody in this
Or
room
this
would
is
like
so
to
bad,
see.
man?
But here we go, though. Attack side is going to just be Cloud investing into a Sheriff. Let's see if he can make it costly.
Oh.
Let's
Flash.
see what damage can be done. The Marshall on Kesnet already firing off.
Oh, you can't burst
Back
that
down to
close.
24. Somehow
Why
the
you burst so
Classic wins that
close?
fight. Damage done again.
That's kind of
Maybe it should be
troll.
followed up on a little bit
Right?
later, but we don't want to see too many more
Don't need to
weapons
scope.
dropped for the side of Crew. Nice clean round from this point forward would be ideal. Giants want to take it elsewhere. The Bulldog on Hoodie leads the charge towards the B site, and it is once again Davies stood waiting for this charge to come through, and he will.
Davies should have easy cleanup here. No jinx. Oh, he has Guardian though. Of course he has Guardian. I mean, Guardian is still good, but oh, the smoke fucked them.
Yeah, it's an awkward smoke
Oh.
to fight through. In fact,
Easy
it's
ecos
left
for
a
Kesnet.
massive gap up top.
I keep going
Someone
here.
a
Fuck
one-way
it.
for the lower, but definitely doesn't do the same when it comes to above. Giving Kesnet an angle is never a great idea. Already a couple of players lower.
Don't let him
Oh,
plant.
Hey, that wouldn't be bad. An extra few credits.
Ah, whatever, I guess.
Spot
But
being taken as well. It leaves Hey, he gets an extra
refresh my memory. Was plants 300 each for the whole team? Plus the orb?
It's a bare minimum for this kind of round.
300, right?
Decent chance to fight back into the next one as well. That's Crew equalizing the score.
300 is pretty big.
7-7.
300 is pretty
Both
big.
Pistols under their
It's a
belt
big plant.
again. Similar to the previous map, when we swapped over half, it had been one team.
Bro plays Valorant 24/7 and doesn't know.
And then it swapped hands. I think the
Bro, I
difference here is
guarantee
that
you
Crew chose to
that
start
most
out on that
Radiants
attack
don't know
side.
that. Not most, but like
Expect
some.
Their defense. Well, Giants able to find.
And
that
I don't
value.
play.
Someone like
I haven't
Coutinho
played.
Had some great opening duels earlier. He needs to repeat that here on the attack.
But that's the thing. He really does take contact with a lot of these rounds. You'll see him dashing into the side, leading the way. Oh, Rhymes, got to be a little bit careful here.
I'm gonna play today most likely.
Something.
Why haven't I played? Because we've been watch partying. It's just been lots of matches going on. But today we only got. After this is only one match. NRG Zeta elimination. Then it's Dunzo. It's 2 matches from here on out. Also, if you don't know, August 14 and 15 are dark days. So there's no matches on August 14, 15. That's Monday and Tuesday.
Said it needs to be good on opening duels, and well, there's the first at least. Has been tagged up as well as some of his teammates, and the rifles are still to have their say in this round on the side of Crew.
This is bonus,
Ball
right?
not quite landing.
Nah, this is
Fadinho
bad.
on another, and now he's got the support of Hoodie, going to be much more willing to swing through and help him. Damage done. Davies down. Kesnet
Wow.
tagged through the wall, and it looks like Fadinho was on for the ace. Kesnet on the other side to shut him out, but still 3 opponents left to take down, and it's too much to ask. 8 rounds, Giants retake the lead, but the first
Dark Day means no
full buy to the side of
matches.
Crew
Like
is yet
the
to come.
stream, the matches are not happening.
The amount of 4Ks we're seeing with no aces to close it out. It looks like it's set up every single
Dark
time.
Day
We
means
are
like
goofy ass
just no
4-7
streams,
looking ass
no
fucking-
matches.
He is so happy to almost just
Why?
dive in
I think
first, take those
Sunday
fights and-
is the
well,
last
you
day
might
of
not be able
group
to rely on him
stage,
to do that every
and
single
then
round.
Monday, Tuesday is
expect it
off, and
once
then
or
Wednesday
twice
is when playoffs
throughout
start.
this
I
matchup.
think.
Bladestorm already online for either side, and the operator, as said, it was a huge part of the defensive rounds the Crew managed to take versus Paper X. Was Paper X very different beast in terms of their composition,
But they always have like a Dark
he has
Day.
been flying high so far in this matchup, and expectations are that he's not going to be stopping anytime soon.
This is buy round, yeah, it is. They have op.
Crew's by round with Kesnet on the operator.
Shadows traveling.
Utilized on the
No, damn it! I squatted.
smoke down as well in front of the turret. You can see that on double doors. So for Crew,
Should've
they're losing
left
information
TP.
without really knowing.
Yeah, that makes
I
sense,
should
Texas.
TP, man.
Yeah, they've got Klaus back towards the spawn though. He's been like sort of jiggling back and forth. Just gonna use his flash in towards Art. I think as though again.
What's your name? I got this from the
Giants are
Bahamas
expecting there to be some sort of
when I went on
push
vacation.
across the map. A lot of the time with this,
Copy,
they're
you.
able to sort of lock down an angle.
Damn, you stole that. What the fuck?
Look at it. Instead, now they go pushing in towards this mid connect.
Now I'm doing
They can go con.
Again, just looking to try and delay as much as
25
possible,
seconds.
Even throwing down the cove as something they'll have to try and break
They're playing
through.
in sight. Good wall here.
20 seconds here.
Great wall here.
Yeah, the time is incredibly low, and they still have utility.
Oh, they
to
got
fight their way
scans.
through. Davies tucked in a corner, might have a chance to do some damage. He's popped the nano. They don't expect
I like that
the net.
idea to pop it
He's
and
only
play in
good
it.
for the one, an attempt
But somehow
to
everyone
deny the
died.
spike plan.
Bro, I feel like no
It
one
will
on
be
Crew
found.
is shooting
So
back
Kesnet
except
now in a
Kesnet.
1 versus 3.
Like literally, no. It feels like he's the only one getting like kills.
Up in hand, and he's on his way. Team reveal. They know not to overpeak and not to give.
I mean, they got 2 kills there, but we have like 4
if it comes
people.
through at all. And I think the contact off the sound cue more so. There it is. Nice attempt. But in the end, it wasn't going to go his way. Too many players waiting on the other side.
Hold up,
Spike
Zakin?
down, B.
Giants now on 9. having
Where's
just
Pro City? I'm dying out here. I haven't had time for it right now, but it will come back one day. How's ranked looking?
Yeah,
One enemy
I mean, all the pros are in NA. Rank should be great.
means we're outside Giants looking to fight for a rematch versus EDG. A close
What?
game the first time out, and
Race it to
for
the
Crew,
spike
if they
site.
lose this
Oh.
map, they're out. That's it. Their miracle run,
Wait,
which
it's
was
hot?
through a 0-9 season,
my.
all the way from the very beginning of
How big is
LCQ to now, could be ending.
Ranked is
Chill
great, but
out.
when champs end, it's all going to shit.
Fact is, you can never count
That's
this
alright.
team out. When the
a long
pressure
off
is on,
season, it
seems
really
like
is.
that's when they arise. And
Take it out.
fortunately for them, this round not likely.
No,
to
take
be
it
a
out.
turning point.
Take it
Even though I
out.
like that round from Giants. Even though they were late into that site, they were methodical. Even with
But
a
yeah,
couple of sneaky plays coming out from the
Pro
defense,
City's
they were
in
very
hiatus
good on
at the
their
moment.
trading. It is something we talk about
We will
a
be
lot
back
when we speak of Giants as their
at some
structure,
point.
their fundamentals. A lot of buzzwords. For now, though, it's
I think this match was GG. Let's just close this out, Giants.
taking a lot of space.
I'm sorry,
Really
Crew,
being
but you guys
spotted.
are dropping the ball
It's
too
gonna be
much. This entire series has felt lackluster. What even happened on Lotus? I didn't watch closely enough to say.
Always get the reward for that patience. Sometimes delaying this long sees Crew rotate already, and now.
I'm pretty
stacked
sure
up
they
on
dropped
deep.
the ball
That's
there,
not the
though.
case in this reality, Giants seem to have.
I remember there was a couple rounds they
control.
should have won. They
They'll be
they
able to
lost.
force their way in, grab a plant, and then have just pistols and a marshal to deal with in the post plant.
Oh wait.
Crew's strength
like I
and
should've
numbers
bought.
can come into play.
Yeah.
And look, they're not even certain. It's too quiet here. They're sending out seekers to try and confirm. They've done just that. They know everybody's off site. Over towards double doors are the closest players. Maybe the pace from someone like Kesnet could catch them off. Already pretty close. Marshall
Oh,
had
so
shot
close.
Fired off. Nothing landed though. That's his dash already burned. Rhyme knows the player
Ew.
reloading. He's overstayed his welcome a little bit. It's getting scary. Shots aren't hitting either. Vitinho has to hightail it out of here. Left on 40. He's actually gonna. Oh, okay. I was gonna say the shorty out, but somehow he got the kill with it. Great damage done. But at the end of the day, it's a round win for the side of Giants. Certainly cost them more than they would have liked. But everything important carrying through in the credits there to back them up.
Yeah.
Crew 3 behind, and this is a buy round that means everything.
Well, all I'm going to say is thank God.
Yeah, he saved him a little bit.
He adjust his aim to kill both of those players off as they swing in together. That round could have...
What's happening in there?
That was a high five or
Spike planted.
his way of saying stop talking?
No, stop it. That's exactly how Pipson talks, by the way.
Shadows traveling.
10-7. As said, approve this Freedom's elimination. If they can't manage to turn this back and turn it back soon, the operator will be back in hand once again. And
One enemy remaining.
the Giants guys are having a great time. Looking to get themselves that first victory at Champions.
Hold on, stay home and defuse.
Many teams have
Why are you smoking? Defuse!
failed to do.
Damn.
Giants has fans. That's the owner and his son.
In this map, they've lost both teams in the first 2 rounds of this half. They are firmly within the lead. Unless there's going to be a drastic
Switching
change
sides.
in what Crew have to offer, you have to feel like this is dead.
I'm kidding. I don't know.
Even still, though, I've learned throughout history over the last few years, you never, ever doubt Crew, and you especially never doubt.
He's a content creator for them, apparently.
Been there many times.
Thank you.
Before, Tom. I've
Certified
doubted
hater.
since almost. I can't even deny it. Looking at the history, and every time
Giants
they
are
come out
kind of rich, by the way. Who are they owned by?
wrong. Thought that's what I was doing for them with the 2-0 prediction, but
Maybe.
we'll see. There's still plenty of runway ahead of them, but this buy round could be a turning point for the
Fucking
side
hell.
of Crew.
It has to be.
Operator in it very much
back
does.
down, never
They
give
stumble
up.
here,
Never back
Giants
down,
are
never give up.
knocking on victory's
back
door.
down,
They
never
only
give
need
up.
one more.
I feel like that was the moment, Kargum. I have just seen Kesnit with an operator.
Right.
Let's go back. But the thing is, Kesnit gone. They've just
Someone
seen me
said
with
by
an operator.
EDG.
I'm going to go to the other side of the map.
Does Vodafone own them actually?
They've got 4 players on
Or is
A
this
right
a
now.
sponsor?
If they were to hit this through us, this is the best opportunity the Crew could possibly have, with almost their entire team waiting for this take.
Seekers going out,
you.
confirming
Oh
that they're
my
walking into this
fucking
stack.
God,
Hold on,
man.
how much utility is being seen by the side of Giants? Did they get spooked now? They've seen Seekers, they see Killjoy utility, they've seen a snake bite as well. Sure, one burned up already. Little bit of weight off your shoulders.
Dude, why did
Actually,
you
it's
do
2.
that?
I don't know
What
if they
the
know
hell?
that though. Exit has none left. No utility, just a
Eric, you're in my
rifle
dream blunt
player now.
rotation, Habibi.
Same
Nice.
thing for Davies. They burned it up. And I like the idea, okay, so they've pumped the brakes, hoping the Crew think it's a fake, hoping the Crew think it's the B-side instead, and they do because
30
Kesnit's
seconds
rotated.
left.
There's 3 players now in position to hold this off, and kind of awkward for them. They've got to time this run through perfectly. Davies got one, no punish until Cloud comes through, but Klaus is there to catch him. Vitinho in an
Ooh.
awkward spot. He's good for 1, but that's it. No escape. With the plant coming in eventually, Giants find themselves behind at 2 versus 3 now in front of them. And one of those is still Kesnit.
The thing is, though, if you'd want anybody, Nuke, Rhyme, post-plant positions, looking to just try and play off of each other. Nuke holding patiently for the swing, but Mel's is going to win that fight. And now the IGL of Rhyme, he has to spam away. Needs to get rid of this cove, which he has done.
Good
but the
smoke by
leaves it
Kesnit.
Impossible. They're going to defuse under his nose.
All right, let's
Crew
see.
will hold the line and begin what is a
All right.
much-needed comeback.
Reload him was the round for them, as we said, a potential turning point for the squad. Now sitting at 10-8. The economy's still good for Giants, but
Fucking lagging.
Crew have got a little bit of credit, a bankroll to work with.
I think the main thing is the ults. The fact that all they really utilized in that round was the Seekers. Through that, basically give them that information for sure that they were going in that direction. Now though, Viper's Pit, Reckoning,
4A.
Lockdown as well. They have perfect ultimates for any form of retake. Once again, a similar setup, but this time it seems like Giants are going for a much more direct approach. It could just be an attempt to farm
And
up
you
the
didn't even
orb,
make
but
it fit.
they've taken further control here.
As you said, those ultis, big weight off the shoulders of Crew if they do have to go for retakes. Huge potential to shut Giants out post-plant.
What's up, Dex?
They're seeing utility on its way. Snake bite down. Landed perfectly on the stairs, but it doesn't matter. It's enough to deter, you would think. Maybe not, though, because Vitinho's gone up and over into the site. Reckoning in play. Sorry, lockdown, excuse me. It was the Defender Killjoy ultimate. That's why we see the response of a Hunter's Fury to destroy it. But Crew still have managed to hold on to this control. There are 5 players sat here waiting for the side of Giants.
Hold up, people. Hold up, people.
Burst out and take them down.
We might be going to split.
They don't have another one if they do want to actually execute, but that was just checking that they're still here.
Oh, the spam. Rhymes had to pretty much move completely out of there, and now the Reckoning.
25
seconds
seconds.
left. Are they actually going to hightail it all the way back around to the B side?
I think Kesnet beats them.
Steps. Newkit was right up against that wall. I think he knows that Kesnet is already making his way round in towards the side.
Nice shot.
And he will. Exactly when needed.
10
the rest
seconds.
of the players
Save?
should save. There's
They
no
should
way
definitely
that Ryan
save.
gets a plant in from here.
Oh, here we go, BJs. Why you smoke that shit? Oh my god, bro. I was about to hit the clip, bro. I'm literally grim, bro. What the fuck you doing?
Am I still hungry? I'm not gonna lie. The coffee.
Literal hotbox. Like, what the fuck you doing, dog? Now you're gonna lose, bro. Like, what the
I
fuck,
don't feel
bro?
nearly as hungry as I sip this coffee.
Further cost added to the side of Giants.
You're playing Minecraft on your second monitor? Don't go to the Netherlands, bro. They ain't safe.
I have 1 HP. Help me. Oh my god, bro.
Round, they were defending the right side every single time. The rotations were on point, and Giants had no surprise at all.
Fuck you, Roman.
Timeout called for this squad as Pipson attempts to level the playing field.
Bro has beef with the Netherlands.
Smoke that shit again, bro.
Sorry, Netherlands.
With your 6'12" looking ass.
Early pauses.
Is my dog summit good? The OGs know.
And that's the thing. Just moments ago, we
My
were
dog
looking at
summit.
that
Lag is
point
real.
a realistic.
I had like a
problem
week
where if
or
they
10
lose
day
a
span
round,
where I played
their
Minecraft
economy
every
would have been
day.
in the bin, and Giants could have already closed out this map.
Like
Instead,
single player, built my own house,
started to really
looked
come
for
online.
diamonds,
Different
went to the
players
Nether,
stepping up
died,
as well. Nags had a couple of
quit.
decent rounds. I think Davies showing up, and yeah, okay, Kesnet still at the top of the board with 21 kills. It has been the Jets on either side leading the fragging department. This is where Giants need to find that gap. And the thing is, I think that a lot of what we've seen so far is almost just reliance on Kesnet to hold on to that B.
I should play Minecraft again or what?
Not allowing those same sort of executions, a lot of wallbang spams as well to try and make things more awkward. And more importantly,
A lot of yeses, surprisingly.
very impactful over the last round. They do have a Viper's Pit, but that's the only online in the entire server at the moment.
Player standing.
A lot of yeses. Why though? What am I gonna do? Play fucking
right away.
Oh, that's focus.
The A site has a lot of players from Crew, and it's a good thing they've been spotted with that cam out from Nukia. He knows there's aggression, and he'll back off, giving the control. There's not a quick response from Giants, though. It's not like they go blitzing down into B. Conscious that it could just be 1 or 2 players moving up on A. They could be waiting, baiting them into a
You should play
trap.
Valheim. It's like Minecraft, but not dumb.
They're
Shots
just gonna go
fired.
info finding in the mid round.
But not dumb, huh?
Just stalling a little bit. You can see still Mouse's utility just... They don't know how much control Giants have actually taken. So they're happy to just section off that connector. Pressure point. But the thing is,
Tarek SMP?
so far forward, to make this very awkward for them. He could even put a pit that cuts off both angles if he really wanted to. The fact is, though, that's more of just a ruse. And again, the read coming out from Crew is spot on. The majority of their players, at least for the moment, are going to be in the right place at the right time. The thing is, though, already forcing one off the angle, the drone getting so much.
What if my next arc in content creation is becoming a Minecraft creator?
Through the smoke to try and take that fight. Ryan got surprised by it. Davies is still going. That's his 3rd kill. With
Oh my god. They're doing it. They're doing it.
Soon to follow
Fucking
suit.
damn it.
He'll pick up one onto Kesnet, but still 3 players to take down. 15 seconds. A spike to be planted. They will never allow this to happen. And there you go. Davies with his 4th of the round. Crew are still
doing
alive.
it!
And now they're looking for the lead.
They're
Yeah,
waking
no,
up.
they're starting to really turn
Look
this
at
one
that.
onto his head. It's been 3 rounds in a row. you've seen as well, just Davies, it was wild. Like, the fact is, I almost feel like that was just an attempt to try and defend Kesnet. Like, he gets tagged up by the drone, he's stuck at the back of the site, there's util flying, and I think in that moment, Davies realized, okay, I have to make a play. I have to take a risk, and his risk paid off perfectly. The fact is, over the last few rounds, Giants have been falling into the trap, the more stacked up side of the map. And actually, it's been mostly site control. Like, even just look at where the alarm bot is right now. It's just to stop them getting into the spawn. Everything else, crew have just been going, okay, let's push A, let's hold B. We're not going to actually
how the round
play
starts so
the
fast?
middle parts of the map at all.
They certainly haven't needed to. You saw Giants attempt at that on the defense, but Crew were always able to thread the needle, sneak up behind them, and just cause headaches. Crew, though, seems to be a lot more success, at least so far.
Giants have picked up the pace, though. I think they're starting to realize, okay, well, the last few rounds we managed to clear this was free, so rather than spending a lot of utility to do that, let's just sprint through at the beginning of the round.
Coach was deadass shivering with anger.
Now, they managed to get here about 30
Yo,
seconds
you know what
early.
Valorant should do, or Riot? They should do like a rage compilation of the coaches.
They better be, because on the way out, they're going to see
Because I feel like the coaches have like
standing on the site.
better reactions than the players, like 90% of the time.
They need to find him.
Oh my God,
Here's
Kesnet.
the Blade Storm to back him up. He'll be safe for a
Wow,
moment.
and he got
Bravo
out too.
Seekers fade away.
Good discipline.
Now he can set him back in the spawn for more. 2 kills under his belt already.
Yeah, Giants are
And
mad.
2 left
They're
on the
gonna
board
pause
with
soon,
Nukem
right? If they lose
and
this.
Rhyme. A safe plant found. Does he even have anything to get out of here? No stars, none refreshing. Rhyme is just a pure duelist
Kesnet
now,
is
so
going
take fights
crazy.
and he'll get nothing done. Leaving it to Nuki. If anyone was going to clutch from this position, it would be this
1v3.
man. He starts it out well with
Surely
Kesnet
not.
down.
Surely not.
Here's the steps of the others, but they're about to round the corner. He's flashed, he's blinded, and he's not able to find this. Surely the snake.
What the
bite up
fuck's
and over
Nuki
his
doing?
head. Nags
What
it
the fuck's he
just
doing?
Below it. 11 on the board. The lead is for Crew.
And the fact is as well, like, you watch them go identical play. Because that's the thing, a lot of these rounds from Crew have been adapting their stacks, almost gambling on the side of a map. So I don't mind it from Giants. They go,
They're gonna pause, right?
last round we really took our time to split through that connector and make our way onto this B site. Let's do it much faster and hope they don't rotate in time. The problem is, not only did they rotate in time, but this time they didn't tag up Kesnet.
Vamos.
And that's the difference. Like, you tag up Melzy, you take him down.
Damn, they're
but there
getting
is
mad.
still
They're getting
the
mad
biggest
for
threat
sure.
on the side of Crew, standing at the back. 25 and
Nothing makes me
60,
happier
and
as
Difference
an American to see the EU players, fans
It's an unbelievable
get mad.
this man.
They
saw-
sat in the
we said that
smoke.
Coutinho was dangerous
They
in those
sat in
skills,
the
but
smoke.
Wow, Kesnet not only for the first, he's always good for 2 or 3 more afterwards. The scary thing, now on the way in, Klaus has already opened it, and Coutinho won't have
They
any
tried
success.
to do
No
a
space
ranked
found as he
play in
finds
the
himself.
pro match. That's what my ranked teammates call whenever everyone's worrying. Okay, guys, I'm gonna drop a smoke. Let's sit in it, dodge the sky flash, and pop.
To this
Okay, I
attacking
missed
round
all
for
my
Giants,
fucking shot.
losing out on this one, a lot of players won't have money for the next, and Crew will be knocking on victory's door with 12 to 10. We need to see something from these attackers. They're hoping they can find success on B.
Oh no, EU in shambles. EU in shambles. NRG in shambles too. Bros probably just want to play.
They are happy to play off their advantages.
We are going the
The
distance.
time gone, and with the flash going through.
I'm already calling it. Split goes quadruple OT.
In fact, no. Everybody still just sat on the other side.
Go positive and I'll think about it.
It has been quite often the case for Giants.
I'm from EU, but I still prefer Crew to win. Is that weird? No.
No.
That's totally normal, bro.
It will just be the hit.
Most of EU doesn't like
You
EU.
can start seeing them shuffling. Kesnet already making his move. And of course, if you're on the Giants side, you're not going to expect this. You're not going to expect 0 players to be on B, so you have to take your time.
The reality is, Crew's retake. Add to that, the fact that
Wait, it's 3v5. This is actually losable.
And almost all they use
Astro Wall.
Look how much util.
Should they use it? They should use Astro Wall for sure. He should 100% Astro Wall, but he doesn't know they're all there. But
All
still.
the smokes, they still have a safe line to play, and they might not even need it because they got Kesnet, who's just gonna top.
Oh
in
my
a second as
God,
well.
bro.
They don't even need any of the util when they
Kesnet
close
is
the round.
farming
It
them.
just wipes them out, makes it look easy. A prime game and flawless for Crew as they now sit 1 round away from taking us to a 3rd map, to taking us to split. Exactly where we wanted to end up within this series. A Giants, well, they need an answer, Mitch.
Kesnet is farming them.
They most certainly do. On the side of Giants, will
It's gonna be
seek
me
that
today in
answer
ranked.
out in the brain of Pipson, who no doubt will be hitting WPM that's never been seen before. The words per minute about to go off the charts. See him taking notes there in the previous
I don't
round.
know why I'm laughing.
Flawless
Fuck.
For the side of Crew, and it very much looked that way. 12
Bro
to
is
10,
actually shaking
2
with anger.
chances for Crew to close this and push us all the way to split. The third map in this series, and frankly, a map that we deserve to see.
It must be really frustrating for Giants as well, because at this point, Crew have basically just given them the keys to the castle. They've gone, you can have the whole map. We'll give you absolutely everything except the
Nice
sites,
sign.
and you can
W
try
sign.
and
W
make it
sign. I
work.
love it.
We'll just hit the shots. We'll land our utility. And well, in most cases, it's just been those firefights. Every single one of them have been going Crew's way. Financially, off the charts.
I feel like the players are more scared than anything of losing because they have to face the coach after the match.
Like, you might be able to get something done to get into the site with the Cosmic Divide. But when you look at the fact they have a lockdown and a Viper's Pit, like, Nax hasn't needed to use it. He's been sat on that for ages.
That's the thing, yeah, we mentioned it a long time ago about the potential of it.
Bro said, what the fuck is a kilometer?
Yeah, hasn't been needed.
Hey, Kona, brother, amen.
Would have been a lunatic to go throwing it in. The work being done by Kesnet is clear.
Last player standing.
27 kills. Tom, you said he needs to go
He's almost there.
He's real damn close.
Yeah.
And even with 1 round left, I think there's a possibility we get there. Even look at him. He's starting this round out in the right position.
They're going to Kesnet.
All 5 targets on his way. A target-rich environment. Let's see if he can farm up the kills.
Pop dash.
Drone already destroyed, and he's biding his time. He's letting them feel safe. Finally, they've realized he's here,
I don't
and
like
it hasn't
that.
cost them one of their players. Thankfully, a blind shot.
But if
through
he gets the
smoke
kill,
not
I ain't saying
landing
shit.
either. But he hasn't had the chance really out in the open again. He will in just a moment, but with Klaus going down.
Bro, this rest of the team can't shoot for shit, bro.
Yeah, more direct approach from Giants. Back
Oh!
to basics.
That was right above his head,
The
right?
time and the run and gun is what works out for them. Trading effectively back to those fundamentals. Still, though, plenty to play with. The thing is, though, with Kesnet gone, in fact, Nuke, he's just worked out as the entry fragger in this one. A completely different style to everything we've seen from Giants, but whatever it is, it's working. And while Fnax did, look, financially, they could just try and make this one costly, but it isn't going to make a difference. An 11th round.
Who wins in the octagon, Billy or Edward? No joke, Edward knocks Billy the fuck out. I think I said that yesterday.
There's one more blitz.
We don't even know if Billy actually. We don't even.
Well, that's Kesnet.
Is Billy owned by a guy named Billy or no? Billy is just the name of the YouTube of China. But what is Billy's name based around?
As we said, he had a
I
very
made that shit
slow
up.
start to the game on that defensive side, but
There's
certainly
2
coming
Billys. I
alive
thought
for
they
the
were
last
twin
few.
brothers named Billy.
1 round left
Both
in
of them.
regulation, either map 3 or overtime. About
Billy
to be decided.
means scale in Chinese.
Once again, Kesnet seems to be in the right place. He's on B long, operator in hand, and plenty of players on their way.
Wait a minute, who's
There's
Edward?
his
You don't
shot
want to know.
again. It will fail to find its mark. He's a backup rifle to play with, though.
Yeah, that might be a bit of a surprise. Again, the same
Is
style of
Elon versus
execution,
Zuckerberg
this time
actually
with the Cosmic
happening?
Divide, though,
I'm pretty
he's
sure Elon's making
spamming
excuses and shit,
with
right?
that Phantom does a little bit of damage, but
Zuckerberg knocks him the fuck
to
out,
really
no
write
joke.
home about. They're just gonna
In the
try and
first
hold
minute.
on to some of that control, at least it seemed. Lockdown is available for Davies, though. This will force them back that little bit further. Hoodie, for now, pressuring forward, but it feels like they almost have to fall back. Instead, though, no, they wait. They use the Hunter's Fury to
It's actually
deny that
perfect.
extra space.
I've been waiting for Elon to get knocked the
Leave it
fuck
into
out
a
after what he did to
5v5
Twitter.
retake.
Yeah, they waited a moment.
Those
just to
fucking blue
delay
check marks
Crew
ruined my
as they're
life.
waiting for
The fact that you
lockdown
could
to
buy
come
them.
through. It's finally destroyed now.
My verified tab has never
Back
been the
into all these
same.
positions.
Every
Now, the
motherfucker's in there.
old-fashioned way, and it's
Oh
not
no,
going
Crew are
well.
choking.
Giants already with 3. Kesnet tries to
Overtime.
have his hero round, but
Overtime.
Cloud steps up.
Oh
12
my
to
God.
12. We go again. Pearl overtime.
That is crazy.
He didn't make it past 30. That's what it was. 29.
Well, you didn't say in regulation.
29.
You said for him to win, for them to win the game, to win this map, he needs
it's
more than
assumed.
30.
It's assumed.
He's gonna do it now.
They're doing the same shot as Paper Rex. They just go B.
I will say, though, I like the fact that Pipson definitely took
That is
notes out of the book of Paper X.
Yep, yep,
Like,
yep.
If things ain't working, just go for that B play.
Disrespect him.
Solid work from the side of Giants. As said, like they definitely have.
Wait, it's overtime? I thought it was 11.
Fuck!
Fuck!
The trading, Sublime, the supportive utility, and it seems like maybe just the overthinking of it is what has cost them, or maybe just the pressure has got to Crew. They were looking down and out before the 5-round streak. 10-7 was the scoreline in favor of Giants. Now they have a chance once again to take this over the line in 2.
We're robbed if we don't go all the way to split.
It's going to be OT.
Giants, on that defensive side, they've looked good in some of these bye rounds. The challenge was really holding on to
What is this off angle? Timing. He still gets the kill. They lost. Guys instead. Bro, Crew fucking suck!
We don't want to see him overheat because it's a 5
without
versus
Kesnet.
2. Melzer and Nexit with
Sorry.
it all to do. Crew may just be mounting their defense, facing down the barrel of elimination.
You need the ultimate amount of Croupium to believe they'll be able to take this round over the line. ARP was one of their major successes in the early rounds of this matchup. It was something very quickly adapted to by Giants. And now Melzer
This is a sad way to lose. This is a very sad way to lose.
5.
Yeah, they're
for Crew.
I have to believe
Elimination
as
as well.
Do this once again on their own defensive side.
They're not gonna do it.
Nothing
They're done.
to be found. A Prime Gaming flawless for Giants to take this one to match point, and for Crew, elimination just 1 round away.
Match and series on the line. Life at the international event about to be stolen away, and for Crew, being a champions, they want to push all the way to playoffs. They want to be one of those top 8 teams. For now, they're in trouble. And it seems we've got a.
This is
a
double timeout. I don't know if it's the first. I think we've definitely seen it before. I think it actually happened with Na'Vi Liquid as well, because some of the brothers at the same time used their psychic powers. This time, I can understand it. For Giants wanting to sort of calm the nerves, they definitely had that poor run within the attack side, and maybe almost wanting to put doubts into the minds of their opponents of whether or not they're just going to rush B again, because that was their initial strategy.
This match started at 3 p.m. Yeah.
And for the side of Crew, it's leveling themselves. They know they can do it on the defense. They've shown it throughout this. It might even be the decision of whether they want to bring in the operator
it's been so long.
as well. Because ultimately it was something that initially was doing fantastically well.
Double
but over the last couple
timeout.
of rounds, Kesnet wasn't really hitting with it. I might just want to switch things back up to the rifle.
It's interesting as well, you know, for those of you that don't know, double timeout, it's not one team calling 2. You get your extra timeout when you move into OT, and Giants called for 1, and Crew want to take theirs off the back of it. And I think you can very much
Have we ever seen that?
why they would do that.
What
They
the
were
hell?
1 round away from being eliminated.
That's
3
crazy.
rounds away from pushing to another map, to potentially winning the series and progressing on in this tournament. This is not somewhere you want to leave that timeout on the table and think, what if? What if we took that extra second to think?
For sure, especially for, as said, the story of Crew. It's
Caster
always
said it
one
happened before. I know.
to
Sometimes they
excite, going
talk.
back to
I'm
2021,
too focused on the chat.
making it into that top 4, so close to a final. 2022 not quite being the same sort of run, losing to FPX a couple of times, going out in groups. And then this year, 0-9, all the way back, making that run through LCQ. For Giants on the other side, expectations were pretty much for them to make it to Tokyo. Fell a little bit flat.
Well, let's see.
And then made it into LCQ fairly clean in the end. Didn't even have to show too much.
What is
to
double
opponents.
timeout? Both teams called their
Now
timeout.
we get to see if they can do it here.
At the same
their
time.
First victory at Champions, get that rematch versus EDG, or if Crew will be a thorn in their side once again.
Oh yeah, winner plays EDG.
A revenge
Giants
match
rematch.
on the line for Giants. I can't let that occupy their mind just yet, though. 1 round away from locking it in. No operator. Instead, it's the rifles and an aggressive stance from Crew, beginning it and pushing up and around this
They got
corner
away.
on A, spamming through, but not able to force an open fight. The cage blocking sight lines, and Giants want to.
They're going B.
Up.
They're going to
thought they
B,
were
I
gonna
think.
Split A for a second, but it's the right call. Clearing out this space they've seen for free before and blitzing down to B. But look at
I
the
think Kesnet will be there in
Here.
time, maybe.
It's a foot race all the way. This has been the story of this B site. Can they get back into position in time? Kesnet goes through the smoke, and he's punished for it. In fact, every player on their swing is being punished. Davies, he doesn't even realize how
That's
much
sad,
control
man.
has gone.
It's
The
sad.
beginning of
It's
the
so
end.
sad.
Giants
That's so sad.
look like they have this one set in stone, and only one man stands in their way.
It's not had a bad
That
game
is such
so
a
far,
sad
but
way
this
to
would
lose
be
for
a
Crew.
gargantuan
What was it,
task.
12-8 or 12-9? But the way they lost, oh my god,
Side
it's
of
so
Giants,
sad.
They're already thinking about that matchup. EDG waiting for them, revenge within their grasp. The final
it only
player
12-10?
standing in their way has been spotted. Ryan will be the one to take it this
only 12-10.
time. As
Still,
we go
that
14
sucks.
to 12, 2-0. Giants going for revenge.
Yeah, a close series. The 2-0, I'm not sure it necessarily does it justice with how Crew have managed to fight back in this series, showing the resilience that they have. And
I think Giants were the better team, though, for sure.
Still sits within this team. The fact is, though, Giants today, I don't know. They
But
look
I
like
feel bad for Crew, man. These guys can't catch a break. These guys can't, like, they seem too emotional, though. I'm not gonna lie. They seem way too
They're
emotional.
going to be going into that one looking for a little bit of revenge. The fact is, though, Crew, after what was a fantastic fight to get to champions and still showing that they can do damage with this 5, unfortunately, they are
Rematch, Giants versus EDG. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Tyler down at the front and both have a round of applause. That's the
Because
thing.
Giants are
Giants and
actually
Crew, they have a
legit.
good
It's kind of
relationship.
scary.
Today they were enemies. Tomorrow,
But I
they're
believe
back to
EDG,
being
I believe.
friends. And it was Giants to stand tall again. Take this series 2-0 in clean fashion. Look, 13-10, 14-12.
GG, congrats.
It's not like it was easy. They fought hard for this rematch, and now they have a chance to take down EDG. Back for blood in the next matchup for this squad.
Yeah, and I think it's set up to be a fantastic match. Like, both teams have proven that they really could get to the playoffs. I think many came into this tournament and looked at, like, Paperex, EDG, okay, they're probably cemented, but I definitely don't think that matchup is set in stone, as Giants have proven that structure, but also that individual star power.
Keep
like,
on
we saw
working.
it throughout this match that anybody can bring this up. Luckily, it's not our job to break this one down. I think there's a few people somewhere over there who are going to do